So how does the whole signing thing to Mavin, how does it work? How did it work for you?
Well, it was a long process for me. A lot of people think
How long did it take?
It took from February 2015 to late 2016.
That's a year, almost a year.
That's almost 2 years. That's over a year.
Oh, okay. About the US trip.
Yes.
I saw you met John Bellion.
Yes, I did.
And I could see the excitement.
Wow. Look, John Bellion has been my biggest influence for a while. So you can imagine my excitement when I got to meet him in person. Not like I was there, I wasn't this. Of course, being at his show and experiencing all that was awesome. It was the best show of my life. But being able to meet the man himself and being able to talk to him and see him eye to eye, face to face, and shake his hand and give him a hug, felt like surreal. It felt like one of those, dreams come true. I had to pinch myself a couple of times to make sure it was happening, but it was awesome. It's possibly my highlight of this year.
Wow, meeting John Bellion, because I could see even he himself. I want to believe he's heard about your music, so he had an
yes, he has. He has. He had.
You guys had spoken, like chatted or sent messages.
He actually gave me my tickets, like personally.
Oh.
So because when I told him I was coming for his show, he told me when I got to the gate I should tell them my name. Okay. So by the time I got to the gate, they already had a pack of 2 tickets because I was going with a friend. I had my name written on it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we'd been talking even before I left Nigeria. We follow each other on social media.
Okay.
And I sent him my. So I didn't send it to him. I did a cover of All Time Low. It got to here. Someone in my comment section tagged him, and then he followed me, and that's how we got talking.
That's how the whole thing.
Yeah, big fan, huge fan.
I can still see that excitement that was in that video. I can still see it.
Yo.
What's your favorite John Bellion song?
Oh, Simple and Sweet. Followed by exactly. I see John Bellion fan. I see that. Followed by this is a tough one.
Think about it, we get you. Just think about it. Think about it. You see Simple and Sweet. Yes. I had it in a car. I have this DJ friend, so I don't know where we're going. I just said it, and it has this mad speakers.
Yes.
Last thing, so I heard the song and I was like, hold up, who is this? I went to go get the album and everything. Since then, I've been hooked, man.
Oh man, he's genius.
Definitely.
John is genius.
Definitely. If you do not know who John Bellion is, please go out and just Google him, and I'm sure if you listen to Johnny's music and you hear John Bellion, then you know what we are talking about. So John, have you found Ife?
No, I haven't found Ife. No.
It's been how many months now?
It's been months. It's been
since the song came out. It's been.
I have to count.
Like
it's been 4 years, yo.
But hold up, is that a real story?
Yes, absolutely true to every letter.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
So, but how come you're just remembering Ife now, not then?
I actually left a message for her in My Beautiful Love.
Oh, okay.
That was released in 2015.
Oh, my beautiful.
Yeah, sorry, I went every day and every night. I cannot get you off my mind. Effie, call me when you hear this song.
Oh, that's true. Oh.
But it just happened that Effie, whether she did not hear the song or she's probably hooked with someone else now.
Yeah, maybe she has like 3 kids now.
I didn't get no response. I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
That was heartbreaking.
But if you eventually find her and she comes,
yeah,
you understand, and say maybe she was in a situation where maybe she and her husband were being separated or something, would you enter the dragon?
No way, no way. I mean, we're moved past that now. Moving on. Moving on.
Okay, so guys, thank you again for joining in. Okay, this is from Maduka Austin. It says, Johnny, please remain the way you are and stay cool. You are so original.
Thanks, appreciate that. Definitely.
And we know a little bit of your history. You know, I think which of the reality shows were you on?
I was on Project Fame.
2013. And you've got into this level. And yes. I must say, big ups to you, man.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Man, because you've stuck to your sound from way back to now, and I'm glad that you're saying I don't know, I wouldn't know, but I want to say you're reaping the rewards.
Yes, we are. It's it's coming together.
Little by little.
I'm grateful for how far we've been able to reach. It's amazing how much fan base that we have. We don't even realize it sometimes.
When you had the show last year.
Exactly. So I had a show at Moricon, my first headline show.
Yeah. And the place was packed.
It was packed out. 3,000 people showed up.
Oh,
We did Abuja next 2 months later. It was 1,500 people. It was crazy. It just shows that there's people listening, there's people paying attention to us, paying attention to good music, and that's just motivation to keep on, doing what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay, so Abiodun Tumos is saying, please, where do you get the inspiration to sing this style of music? This type of music, as we know, is meant for the white folks.
Well, I don't know about meant for the white folks. So,
okay.
So I mean, I was watching an interview today.
Okay.
I think it was Fat Joe.
And
he went like all music, in whatever form that you think it is right now, actually came from Africa. So if you want to start talking about the origin of music, then you're just getting all mixed up. So the way I see music is universal. The whole world is jumping on Afrobeats right now. The US, everyone's jumping on that Afrobeat sound. So you can't really say a sound belongs to this or belongs to that. It doesn't matter what culture you're from. As long as you can relate to the music, it is universal. So it's not like a music for white people, music for black people. It's universal music. And inspiration. I guess I kind of grew up listening to a lot of folk music and country music.
In Benin.
Yes, in Benin. Yes. When we used to, what's interesting? A lot of our Christian songs are actually country songs. We just didn't realize it. All Don Juan songs are country songs. God is good all the time. Put a song of praise in this heart of,
God is good.
Exactly.
I see.
So all the songs are country songs, from Dolly Parton to Don Williams. We used to listen to all these guys growing up. So they kind of unconsciously influenced my idea of music, and informed my decision. But I guess more importantly, when I discovered the music of Mumford & Sons, and as well as RCT, and then John Bellion eventually. So all of this together
just give you your own. I remember when you said RCT, I remember Fireflies.
Yes, Fireflies was a big song back then.
Yeah, it was. I think it's still his biggest now. But he has some other.
Yeah, he has a couple of big songs. He has "Call Me Maybe." But I guess the song that people have always remembered him for is Fireflies. Yes.
I remember Fireflies. I was going through some stuff at the time, so there were some lines in that song that spoke to my situation.
Yeah.
So I will never ever forget Fireflies. So amazing stuff. Okay. So Uja Emmanuel is saying, my favorite guy, especially the song "Wait for Me." I so much love that song. Not all and it real short. He said not all these Zanku best songs. But when you get comments like that your music, people come and tell you your music is better than half of what other people are putting out now. How does that make you feel?
So the way everyone has their own ways of rating music.
Okay.
For example, my own idea of good music or bad music might be different from your own idea of good music or bad music. But I guess at the end of the day, we all can find the common ground to define what we think is bad music. But the way I see it, every music has got its use. Personally, that's what I think. Okay. So when we even think of Afrobeats or music for people to dance, it's got its place. Yeah. Sometimes you want to be in a club, you want to go to a club and you want to hear love, it's a beautiful thing. So the club music has got its place. But there's sometimes when you get home, you want to chill, you want to relax, you want to get in the mood. You don't want to be you know what I mean. So there's a place for every music, and that's how I see it. So I don't really like to see it as good music or bad music, but of course I know that any music that promotes violence or promotes demeaning any member of the other sex, or any music that promotes whatever evil, wrong, that is bad music to me.
Obviously. Now, so the next question should be: can you Zanku?
Can I Zanku?
Yeah.
I can do the hand one.
Wait, why did you have to think so long to... That's the only one you can...
Look, anything that takes me to try my legs, just...
Basically, you say you cannot bear your body in that case.
I can't. I just look stupid. I can't. I used to do shaku shaku. In fact, guess when I learned shaku shaku?
When?
When it was fading out.
Oh. Okay.
Like when everyone was moving on from, that was when I started to get a hang of it.
But imagine a Johnny Drille song playing.
Yes.
And you hear, or not even hear, you see Johnny Drille doing it, and you like, you have to pause it and say, what's going on? Mavin, man. When I heard you come to Mavin, I literally applauded because I felt like it was about time. About time. And knowing that you've been doing your stuff before the whole thing, before Mavin. So how does the whole signing thing to Mavin, how does it work? How did it work for you?
Well, it was a long process for me. A lot of people think.
How long did it take?
It took from February 2015 to late 2016.
That's a year, almost a year.
That's almost 2 years. That's over a year.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people think I actually just got snapped, just got signed at once, but that wasn't it. It was a process. It wasn't exactly a process, or maybe it was a process that we're not aware of.
Okay.
Because Jazzy I'd known Jazzy, at least I'd been in contact with him since February of 2015.
Okay.
And then he was asking, he was interested in my music, but he didn't really come and say he wanted to sign me.
Okay.
But over time we kept talking, I kept sending him music and he would listen, sometimes he wouldn't get it or respond. But sometime in 2016 he hit me up and said, "Are you in Lagos?" Then I just kept, after that whole time of sending music, I just continued to push myself and push my music and traveled down to Lagos every now and then to go for interviews and do stuff. And so it was that was the whole process for me. So at some point he messaged me, "Are you in Lagos?" I told him yes, I was in Lagos, and then went over to Mavin's, met everybody from Tiwa Savage to Dr. Sid, Corey De Bello, Ricardo, Deja, the Prince, I mentioned Dr. Sid. So it was that was it. So it took a while, because I guess at that time, when you have talent is not enough. It's not always enough for especially our industry.
Okay.
And I say this because of a lot of emerging artists, because you need to learn the system and how it works here, and learn about promoting your music, learn about the business side of things and how to be effective at it, and how to target your music. So I needed all that time to be able to learn all of this, and so I guess it was just the right time that
it was just the right time.
Everything happened at the right time.
Because basically you already had stuff that they could see.
Yes.
You understand? It made sense for them, let's do business with Johnny.
Yes, true.
You understand? So basically anyone who's watching that's a upcoming musician, just like he said, if you just sit down and pray and say, "God, let Don Jazzy notice me," without having material, man, good material.
Sometimes you go and sometimes I get a lot of DMs and I say, "Hey, Baba, send my music to Don Jazzy. Baba, or introduce me to Don Jazzy. Baba, send this post to Don Jazzy." I'm like, yo, Jazzy will find you himself. Nobody has to send you anything.
Wait, what's the weirdest DM you ever got? Weirdest, like you saw and you were like, "Okay, what is going on?" Oh wow, weirdest. I don't get a lot of weird DMs. Maybe I got a few, but I can't remember, or I discard them. Okay. I don't think anything like really like it's just the usual. Can I be your girlfriend? Can I be your boyfriend? Can I be your friend? I want to know you. Can I have your personal number? I got that yesterday. Okay. Did you give it out? You should now, so your fans can reach you there.
No, I actually used to. I did a couple of years ago. I did like 2 years ago.
Okay.
In fact, I said 3 years ago, I had my personal phone number on my profile.
Oh, okay.
So if you called it, I was the one who was going to pick. But the fan base just really grew to a point where I couldn't possibly keep up. But I still do every now and then when I ask people to send me, then I just put a random phone number or a number I don't keep on, and ask them to call in, and then I can talk with them. But say I have my personal number out there, I can't keep up.
You can't keep up. It's because you start hearing different things, the good, the
bad. My phone would just constantly be buzzing, non-stop.
So Johnny, before you go, what gave you the effrontery and the guts to come out and say count on me or count on? That's a new song, huh?
Count on you.
Count on you, and you said it was the greatest love song of all time. I
didn't say of all time.
Okay. What did you say?
It was the greatest love song.
What's the difference?
Because it's the greatest love song.
Of all time. So what gave you the effrontery?
Because it is the greatest love song.
You're telling me it's greater than the Nigerian national anthem?
It's the greatest love song.
Yeah, the national anthem is a love song to its citizens.
Well, I don't know, but it's the greatest love song.
Okay, so
Johnny Drille, according to Johnny Drille. Look, you have to quote people when you're saying stuff like this.
Okay.
So it is the greatest love song.
According to Johnny Drille. His latest single, Count on You.
And I want you to believe that. It's the greatest love song.
Okay. So talk to me about creating the song. Then you had Bam Bam and Teddy E.
Yes.
And everything just worked. Because you guys, they had just gotten married. Then we saw a video. Everything just worked. So how was the whole process? How did the song come about?
The song itself, I actually wrote it less than, it's one of the songs where that I released not long after I wrote them.
Oh, okay.
Every other song I usually release like a year after, or sometimes even 2-3 years after I produced them. But this I released just about a month after I made it. So it was one of those special songs. It's one of those songs I wanted to write about the generality of love, rather than a person specific. Of course, it may have been inspired by personal experiences,
okay.
But but I want moving on from that. But I wanted to.
Okay.
But I wanted to be able to write a song that people would be able to relate. That wasn't, that wasn't specific to either sex or to a man and wife, but the whole idea of love generally, from father to son, or mother to daughter, or mother and child, friend to friend, just the idea that, just that you can count on people, you can count on them no matter what, that they always have you, and you're there for the long run. So it came together nicely, and shout out to Bama and Teddy for agreeing to be in the video as well. Interesting fact, I performed at Big Brother the night Big Bo got evicted. So
really?
some people say it's coincidence.
No, it's like, I don't think it's coincidence. No, it's like the universe was already saying, something is going to happen with the whole thing.
That was the first time. That was the first time I met them. I was on the same flight back to Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So that was fun. But they made it more beautiful. The song, the music video came together so nicely. And big shout out to Timmy Davies, the video director.
Oh, okay.
He also did amazing work, and Rima and everyone on the team.
Everybody on the team. Okay, because looking at the song, when you say it's the greatest love song, in my mind I'm like, Johnny, your head works like these songs keep coming. So
it is the greatest love song.
What's going to happen? The next thing we are going to drop, what's it going to be?
The greater love song.
Then the next one will be
the greater love song.
The greater. Then that's how you just continue.
Greater than the greatest. Greater, and on and on and on.
And on and on. Okay, Johnny, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate this.
Thank you for coming through. What are your pages again?
So stay in touch. I'm at Johnny Drille. That's JOHNNY DRILLE everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Just Johnny Drille.
Johnny Drille.
The name. How did the name even come about?
To be honest, there's no story behind it. I don't want to create. I don't want it.
No story behind it.
I just like the way it sounded. I was jumping names. I was going from Johnny Vince to Johnny Wills. It just happened that when I was at Johnny Drille, people began to listen to my music. So stuck on it.
Okay. So guys, thank you very much for joining us. But before we go, I have one final question.
Right.
For someone who sings so much about love. What's her name?
What's her name?
Yeah.
Love.
Come on, man.
Her name is Love.
So do you have a girlfriend?
I'm in love with Love.
Excuse me, that's not the answer to the question I had. Do you have those Johnny Drille?
I have a girlfriend called Love.
No, come on, man.
I love Love.
No.
I'm so in love with Love.
We will not go anywhere on the answer to this question.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Nobody else used to sing. No, but really, do you have a girlfriend?
I am in love with Love.
Come on, man.
I'm in love with Love.
Don't break the heart.
I have so many beautiful women in my life. I've got my mom, I've got my sister. Got
all those ones are got
everybody beautiful woman, part of my life, the fans, everybody. Appreciate you guys, and I'm in love with you all. So thank you so much.
So basically, you've been lying to us.
Lying about what?
Lying, because your songs come from a deep place, for me.
Funny enough, it was about a person.
Yeah, that's FA. There's no love there.
Yeah.
Wait for you. Count on you. All
wait for me was about girl in my past.
It was a girl in your past.
So there's always.
So no buy girl on the time.
Sorry, I don't understand Yoruba.
Okay, sorry.
And that's how we wrap up the show today. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. It's been amazing having you guys join us.
Show. My show. He's the guest.
He's going to sign out right now.
Guys, thank you very, very much. Johnny, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
You have friends here, not just fans. You have friends here, legit.
Thank you so much. I see all you guys, right? I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Amen.